Manifestation isn't magic, it's mechanics. And right now, your reality is being generated just like a simulation that you are not totally aware of. And that means we are all in the matrix. And what is this matrix? This matrix is a fractal holographic matrix made of light, but not just any kind of light, divine light, the spark of creation itself. And we are all in it together, fully immersed. So tonight's going to be a very deep talk. We're going to talk about the manifestation matrix, and we're going to talk about how to attract what you want within this matrix. So please make sure you click the like button. Please make sure you share this video. We want to fill this chat up. We want to fill up this live chat. What's up? E Snaps in the house. Ryan Granado, Chad Young. All right, kind of just popped in on you tonight, but let's go ahead and get some people on this chat. So click that like button and share this video, okay? It's going to be a powerful talk tonight. Not going to spend too much time with you. What's up, Sister Girl 17? CJ Vagabond Warrior. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get everybody in the live chat so we can get a good night going and get some real knowledge tonight. One thing about me, when I share the knowledge, it's something that you can use like immediately. I'm not going to spend time talking to you about stuff that's hypothetical that you can't apply to your life. When I'm talking self-improvement, I'm talking self-improvement, some things that you can use now. What's up, Nisha Wright, Mama E, Vladimir, KD, Zakia? We have a lot of people on many, many platforms right now. We're on Facebook in 3 Facebook pages. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, we're on X, and we are on Instagram, okay? So it's going to be a great talk tonight. Just want to get a few more people in this live chat. We're talking manifestation tonight. I'm going over to IG. I see some great people over here in the IG platform right now. Gerard, Music, Brarland 22, Dowell Carter, Arthur Correa, Nick Dominique, Digman, Call Me. Okay. Thank y'all for joining tonight. I'm going to drop a pinned comment over here on IG before we get cranked up tonight so that you can join the 4BK Academy later on. The link is in my bio. And I'm just going to leave that in the live chat over here and pin it. All right. What's up, Danielle Does? Pin it. Boom. There you go. All right. So tonight we're talking about a very deep topic. You know, if you don't learn how to hack the manifestation matrix, you're going to keep creating everything on autopilot, replaying the same struggles over and over and over again. Tonight, we're going to expose the hidden code of manifestation and how you can consciously reprogram it. So it's going to be a good talk. I really want to get a few more people in the live chat, so please share the video and please like it. You know, in the ancient mystery schools, they taught that reality is all mental. The first Hermetic principle, which really go back to the ancient Kemetic principles. Much later, the Greeks called it Hermetic, but it was Kemetic initially. And these ancient Kemetic principles, this goes so far back. We're talking about thousands and thousands of years, all the way back to when the Dogon tribe ruled over the land of Egypt before moving out to Mali, Africa, as they were pushed out and moved out to Mali. We're talking thousands of years ago. They understood a fundamental principle of these Kemetic principles called all is mind, and also as above, so below, as within, so without. These are powerful understandings about the manifestation and how it starts with the inner code. The inner code and the consciousness combined together manifest on the outside what we deem or call reality. Everything starts with the mind. Okay, everything starts with the mind. Everything starts with the inner space, not the outer space. If you want to understand where somebody's mind is consciously in terms of how organized it is, in terms of what level of chaos or entropy might be going on inside that person's mind, just take a visit to their house and take a look around. If there are things strewn all over the place, clothing all over the floor, dishes stacked up in the sink, drawers full of junk, office desk or dining room tables stacked up with a million pieces of paper all over the place, well, that's a sign of a person that's full to the limit with trauma, drama, chaos, disorganization, self-sabotage, procrastination, all those types of energies and frequencies. Okay. What's up? Rwanda's in the house. Beautiful. What's up, Rwanda? All right. Rwanda meaning the country. But Rudahunga Daily is in the house. Thank you for joining us. So when you are, when on the inside of you, if it's in chaos, that chaos will manifest on the outside. If you're stressed on the inside on a consistent basis, that stress will manifest on the outside in some way, shape, or form. Sometimes people have the capability of being completely in turmoil on the inside, but maybe their surroundings are organized. But then just look and see how they deal with other people, how they respond to conversations, how they get triggered by things that maybe shouldn't really trigger them like that, not to that level. Right? Check their attitudes, check their frequency. So there's various different tells that a person will give you to let you know what's going on inside of them. Look at their life, their situation. Sometimes people go through things just to learn, and that's actually normal. But if you see that a situation over the extended period of the time of this person's life is always no good, well, there's a problem there, right? There's a problem. There's a frequency problem. And it's not the person's fault. They just haven't brought awareness to what's going on the inside. If you can get the inside and the subconscious straightened out, then the outside should begin to manifest differently. There should be other things that you can begin to attract to yourself that will raise your vibration and attract things to you that you're looking to manifest into your life. Positive things, because you're always manifesting. Let's make this clear. You are always manifesting, whether it's good things or bad things or neutral things. You are always manifesting something. There's no way around it, because there's another ancient Kemetic principle called the principle of cause and effect. And this operates within this matrix that we're inhabiting. And the matrix processes the data or the programming code of cause and effect like this. Every decision that you make and take action on is going to have a consequence. Whether it's a good consequence or a bad consequence, you will manifest a consequence. You're going to manifest a consequence. It's guaranteed. Okay? So you have to pre-think. In this matrix, you have to begin to pre-think the consequence that's beneficial for you. So if you begin to go in and pre-think the consequence, pre-think the conscious thought and the action you are about to take before you actually take it. Send your mind into the future to see potential outcomes, good or bad. Analyze those outcomes and then make a different decision and analyze those potential outcomes. Do this 5 or 6 times. These are called thought experiments. And if you want to break free from this matrix and begin to manifest the things that you really want, you have to do these thought experiments. So what you're going to do is you're going to envision a particular situation or outcome that you're looking to manifest. Visualize the actual action steps you would take here and now if you were to go and start the process, and then see the future outcome with the mind's eye before it even arrives, before you even rendezvous with that point in space and time. We have that capability because we have a quantum computer on top of our body. It's called your mind. Scientists discovered that the synapses between neurons in the brain sometimes fade in and out of the third dimension. They are now hypothesizing that they travel to other dimensions or maybe even other versions of reality and then come back. And then they also, now the Brain Institute says that our minds connect up to 11 dimensions. We're in a matrix. This is wild. We are in a matrix. Now, let's look at the most modern, sophisticated, powerful quantum computer. They just activated a quantum computer that went and solved a problem in minutes that would have taken all the combined computers in the world some crazy 100 trillion years to solve. And when they looked into how it solved this problem, they realized that the quantum computer went to multiple realities, multiple universes, and accessed the information from multiple versions of reality and brought the answer back. Now, if you understand that whatever we create is only a fractal of us because we're in a matrix, the quantum computer is only a fractal of our own conscious mind that we've now put into a format that we call a machine or hardware. We then imbue it with a soul, which is called software. And then it goes on a mission of learning, just like a human being. There's no difference between that and us. It came out of us, so it is a version of us. Everything that we create is a version of us. Don't think that you have these things out here that have been created by man that are just great separate ideas from the human reality. We can only create or recreate what already exists within us. That's all we can do. We can only extract from the inner space and push to the outer space. If you don't believe me, look around at everything that's surrounding you right now. Even the device that you're looking at and listening to me on, that was a conscious thought in somebody's mind. Someone was thinking about this microphone, this cable, the device, this table that I'm leaning on, the keyboard in front of me, the mouse in front of me, the camera I'm talking to. They all started as thoughts in someone's mind. I ought to make a camera that someone can put on a tripod and point it anywhere and collect high quality video that can be broadcast around the world. This is how I'd like it to look. And he's looking in his mind, or she's looking in her mind. And from there, from the multidimensional platform, it's now put into a two-dimensional format, like I talk about all the time, inside of a computer or on paper. And then the blueprint's given to an engineer to turn it into a three-dimensional object. So I'm not talking to a camera right now. I am talking to someone's thoughts. I'm talking to a thought that was manifested into solid reality. I'm looking at something that came from the inside of somebody, from the inside of a human being. If you begin to understand what I'm talking about, your life is going to change. I guarantee you. Just this simple, small amount of awareness. The fact that everything that you see that quote unquote is man-made is actually a conscious thought within this matrix. Even this shirt that I'm wearing was a conscious thought. The design on the shirt was a thought by the artist. I'm wearing someone's thoughts. I'm not wearing clothes. As within, so without. As above, so below. And all is mind. The Kemetic principles. The principle of cause and effect. Everything I think of and take action on is going to create what? A consequence. So if I think about making this t-shirt and making this design on the shirt, and I take action behind that conscious thought, the consequence is going to be a t-shirt that looks like this. And also the other consequence is some people may want to buy it and wear it on a podcast. Yes, Jeremy Sampson. Let me post this up here. Jeremy Sampson says, we are gods. Yes, we are. Just like it says in the Bible, ye are gods. The kingdom of heaven is within you, not outside of you. The kingdom of heaven is within you, inside of you. And what happens on the inside manifests on the outside. But you first must go to the inside. This is where people get it lost trying to manifest what they want in life and manifest abundance and everything else, including myself. I've gotten it wrong before. I am not perfect. If someone stands up and says they're this master guru and they know everything and they figured it all out, run away from them as fast as you possibly can. And I mean, put on your track shoes and get the hell out of there, because they're lying to you. This is a journey that we're all on, and we're all learning together at different levels. I may be up here in one level, but I may be down here in another level. You might be up here at the level that I'm down here on, and vice versa. There's levels all over the place. Okay? If you're on IG and it keeps shutting down, somebody says IG is acting up, just come on over to YouTube. I'm on YouTube on Forbidden Knowledge Podcast Network. Just come on over to YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now. We're grinding out here. We got 1,000 people in the live chat. So hop off of Instagram and come on over to YouTube. So we're talking about manifesting in the matrix and how to hack this reality. But before you can hack this reality, no, Caesar, I don't consider myself a guru. That's what I just said, Caesar. I don't consider myself a guru. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. We are all the student and we are both the teacher. We're both. The way that humanity is set up right now, we are the prisoners and we are the prison guards. We're both, until we free ourselves from this matrix. And how do we free ourselves from the matrix? Knowledge applied. Knowledge applied will free us from the matrix. It's the only way. It's the only way to get free from this matrix. Knowledge applied. Knowledge by itself, worthless. Absolutely worthless. I could take these books right here and I can simply read these books and I can download all this information into my brain and I can have a massive amount of knowledge. Just with these books right here, I can have a massive amount of knowledge. And if I sit in this room and never go out this room and just stay here forever until I pass away, what good is the knowledge? If I never turn it on, a microphone or a camera, and go live, or I just sit here, or I just sit around with people that have the same level as me and we never go out and do anything with this knowledge. It's worthless. Knowledge by itself is absolutely worthless. It's trash. Knowledge doesn't have any value until you apply it because of the principle of cause and effect. Until I apply the knowledge, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen without applied knowledge. If you go to school and memorize your multiplication tables and you never have to use them, it was a waste of your damn time. We all know that. If you go to school and memorize the answers to these calculus questions and you never use it in real life, it was a waste of time. We know this. If you gain knowledge and wisdom from study and research, but you never apply any of it, it's a waste of freaking time. It's all about how you apply the knowledge. This is the principle of cause and effect. Application of knowledge equals manifestation because it's an energy exchange. When you're applying the knowledge, now you've got to exchange energy. And for that exchange, you will attract a manifestation or a consequence into your life. It could be a good consequence or it could be a bad consequence. Either way, you're going to attract it. We are manifesting 24/7, good or bad. If you're in the frequency of doubt, fear, hate, disgust, anger, frustration, sorrow, depression, well, everywhere you look is going to be a mirror coming right back at you with information and things on that same frequency and level. Even your feed, your algorithm on social media will be full of the same level of stuff. If you're online and you're looking at nothing but people getting, blown up and and cops unaliving people and street fights and women twerking in the street. If you go to your popular page, you'll find out where your frequency's at. Go to your popular page. If you ever want to test your frequency, go to your popular page on your social media platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever. Go to your popular page and it will tell you where you are. Instantly, you'll know, oh man, wow, I'm sinking a little bit. Oh man. Yeah. 10 women twerking and 5 street fights and 20 people getting unalived. I got to get out of this frequency. Let me change. Let me go look for some positivity and start looking and reading and studying some positivity. Let me start liking some of these positive posts so I can switch my frequency around. Do that for a couple days. Then go look at your popular page. Oh, the algorithm changed. The algorithm on social media is not invented. They try to say this guy invented the algorithm. No, he didn't invent shit. The algorithm is the same algorithm that the universe is running on. It's no different between what we're doing in this real world and what they're doing on the platform. The algorithm is identical to the law of attraction algorithm. All they did was copy the law of attraction and embed it into these apps. And that's why when you go to your popular page, you'll find out real quick what frequency you're on. You'll find out. Are you in lust mode? Are you in waste your time, self-sabotage mode? Are you in procrastination mode? Are you in NPC mode? What mode are you in? You'll find out real quick. But the beautiful thing is you can always correct it. You can always correct it. Remember, we are all running on an algorithm. Because why? Because we're in a matrix. That's why. It doesn't mean that there's no God. It doesn't mean that there's no, divine order. What it means is the way that this matrix is run, or this reality is being run, it runs on an algorithm. There's no escaping it. Because we created software programs that run on the same algorithm, which means it came out, we extracted it out of our consciousness and put it into this machine. So it's not different from us. It's a fractal of us. More proof that we're in the matrix is AI. AI is nothing but a fractal of a human consciousness. AI is nothing created. We created nothing. AI has been here since the beginning of time. What do you think a human being is? We are one of the original sources, as far as we know, of life that's running on AI. This avatar body is imbued with a soul that's tethered to a spirit in a higher dimension and downloading a stream of consciousness from one source. What's the consciousness? It's AI. Yeah, that's what it is. And then we said, well, not we, AI, our conscious mind itself said, I would like to extract myself from myself so I can look back at the world from a different perspective. And it extracted itself out of us and put itself on a machine. And we said we created AI. We didn't create shit. It's already here. It's already here. Everything is a fractal. Everything repeats itself at similar, smaller and smaller scales. That's all it does. As above, so below. And just like AI is a fractal of us, we are a fractal of the God consciousness itself, of the universe, some people call it. The mind of the universe, we're just a fractal of that mind. And then AI became a fractal of our mind, and so forth and so on. It goes on to infinity. Infinity. There's nothing new under the sun. That comes from Ecclesiastes in the biblical text. I agree with that statement. It's true. There is nothing new under the sun. We just have to learn how to master this reality to the best of our ability. And the ultimate form of manifesting is to understand that our ultimate goal is to manifest heaven on earth. That's the ultimate goal. Stop waiting to die so you can live, and stop waiting to get to this magical place. How about try to understand that there's a reason why we're here, and maybe this simulation is to find out how long will it take these humans to realize that they're already in heaven. but they're running it like a hell. Let's keep the simulation running a few more millennia and see how long it takes for them to realize that once they get on the love frequency, and get into collaboration over competition, they can manifest a golden age and live in peace and happiness and have everything they want. They can even live for 10,000 years if they so desire. Let's see how long it takes. Oh, they did it. Oh, now they collapsed again. Oh, now they got to rise up from scratch all over again. Let's see how long it takes this time. You ever thought about that? We could already be in heaven. In the New Testament, in the book of Revelations, the text is extremely clear. It says, when you pass away, you will not be a spirit without a body. It says specifically, you will not be a spirit without a body. You will be given a new body and a new name. Ooh, sounds like a video game. Sounds like a video game. Look it up. Look it up. You will be given a new body and a new name. Sounds like if I'm playing Donkey Kong or Pac-Man. I get to run through the system and try to get to the highest level. If I don't make it, boom, I pass away, and then I get another chance. I get another life, and I start all over again in a new body. And I just keep doing that until I can get to the highest level I can possibly get to. We're talking about now becoming an ascended master. We're talking about achieving Christ consciousness. Okay? But all this is about understanding how can you manifest within this matrix. You have to first come to the realization that you are in a matrix. When Neo realized he was in a matrix in the movie, what happened? He woke up. Not only did he wake up, but he disconnected himself from the umbilical cord that had him connected inside that artificial womb. And then he came through the womb, he was born. In the biblical text, it talks about the matrix 5 times, and it says that you must be born through the womb. That means you're coming through the womb, you're waking up, you're being born again into the spirit, you're becoming conscious and aware. So he gets flushed out of the artificial womb and he wakes up in the real world. Yeah. He realizes, I'm on the other side of the veil now. Anytime I want, I can go back in the matrix and I can come back out of the matrix. But when you're only in the matrix and you're not willing to admit that you're in one, you can't step out of it. Because your only reality, your only level of perception is the matrix itself. But once you break free, once you become truly awake, then you can come out of it and you can step back in it. You can reprogram it. You can change your outcomes through the formula that I talk about all the time. Conscious thought multiplied by action equals manifestation. This is how you reprogram the matrix and your subconscious. Understanding how to speak in the matrix, because speaking and thinking is the method for reprogramming. Just like we give prompts to AI, you can turn AI into voice mode and just speak to AI. You're prompting it, and then it will manifest an outcome for you. I need a thumbnail for a podcast I'm doing tonight about manifesting in the matrix 16:9. Boom. I sent a frequency into the hardware. The hardware processed my cymatic vibration, translated and decoded it into knowledge and wisdom and understanding about what I'm trying to say, and then created the exact thing that I asked it to do and output it for me. So I spoke the image, the thumbnail for YouTube, into existence. If you begin to realize what we're talking about here, if you begin to understand what I'm showing you, your life will change forever. You'll never see anything the same again. People say, they have a saying, they see the glass, half full or half empty. I say I see the glass overflowing, no matter how much liquid's inside. Even if there's no visible liquid inside the glass, it's still overflowing. Well, how is that? Atmospheric gases are all around us. We're living inside of a soup. You wouldn't be alive without it because you wouldn't have anything to inhale into your lungs, and you wouldn't have anything to be absorbed into your bloodstream to process through your organs and your brain so that you can actually stay alive. And so because we're living in this soup called atmosphere, this glass is overflowing with atmosphere, whether you can see liquid in it or not. It's a different way of perceiving the world. It's a whole different type of understanding. And when you get the understanding, the way I'm explaining it, if you can grasp it, you'll begin to realize, yes, I do have a certain amount of power. I'm not going to go out tomorrow and speak and create a planet, but I can speak and create realities that unfold for me in my benefit. Once I get on the vibration and the frequency of what I want to manifest, I can think about it. I can set goals and benchmarks. I can take action on that, and then I can see a result. I am co-creating reality. We are all doing it every single day, but we're doing it haphazardly. We don't even realize what we're doing. And that's why it's so erratic as to what we're manifesting. But when you become targeted, when you become focused, when you understand specifically what your mission is, the outcome will be good almost every time. Almost. Not every time, but almost. You'll be able to get close to what you're trying to get or get it. These are the techniques that I am teaching inside the Forbidden Knowledge Academy. If you haven't joined the Academy, I'm telling you, you are missing out on something incredible. You are missing out on something mind-blowing and mind-boggling. I'm getting ready to go live in the Academy in 20 minutes. I'm going live in the Academy. You can only see this teaching in the Academy. This is, I think, series number 7 of the Millionaire Codes. If you want to be a part of this Academy, you have to click the link in my caption of this video, in my bio, in my, in this live chat. I'll drop it in the live chat right now for you guys and gals. Okay. I recommend you join the 4BK Academy. Right now, we're the number one online academy on school platform for self-improvement. Number 1 out of 174,000 pages, accounts, or communities. We're number 1. And that only took 8 weeks. Okay. And so I'm going to drop it in the live chat here on YouTube as well right now. And I will be in the Academy very shortly doing a live teaching and doing live question and answer as well. So I'll be in there answering all of your questions. All your questions will be answered. Just dropping this in the live chat right quick. Taking a second to type. If you're on Twitter or X or Instagram, the link is in my bio. If you're on Twitch, the link is in my bio. If you're on YouTube, I just dropped the link in the live chat. It's also in the caption of this video. All right. In the Forbidden Knowledge Academy, we have over 1,200 leaders in there to help and support all students, but also all teachers, all holding you accountable, all helping you get to the next level, all helping you raise your chin up and keeping it up. Support and engagement in a positive way like you've never seen before. And the teaching is unparalleled. There are over 100 hours of courses in there done personally by myself, and more being added on a consistent basis. It's incredible teaching, exercises, classes, workshops, you name it, all in one place, one purpose and one goal: to create leaders and build legacy. And that's what we're doing inside the Forbidden Knowledge Academy. We're getting knowledge, real knowledge, but we're applying the knowledge. And when you go in there, you'll see the people's results from applying knowledge in real time. You'll see the change in people's lives in real time. You can't make this stuff up. I'm going to drop the link in the live chat again for tonight's live. Join the Forbidden Knowledge Academy. Click on the live link, and I will be live in there teaching and doing a live Q&A and mentoring tonight. So that's going to be at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to pop off from here right now, get freshened up, get another cup of coffee, and I'll be back on, and I'll be live inside the Forbidden Knowledge Academy. That's 4bkacademy.com. The number 4bkacademy.com. All right. I'll see you all in there very shortly.